competition. 44 is the Pontiac of Jim Lavey. That car is for sale. 21, Mark Dingel, outside of him in the second row. 14 is Steve Hoffmann. He's again third in the points, just 20 back from the driver in the Budweiser victory lane, Brad Miller. Outside of row number 3 is car number 56, Chris Willadsen. Hoffman and Willadsen's cars are for sale. 38 is Scott Haugstad. 35 is Kris Klein. And at the rear, currently 6th in the points at Hales Corners, Bobby GutKnecht, making his third start. Helps out Dennis Laabs in his ASA car. Laabs finished 8th today at the Minnesota State Fair. We're looking to get a green. The Pontiac of Laabs will get it. Now of Sherrills Ford, North Carolina. Steve Hoffmann in third in the points, looking for that third spot. Wow, Lavey and Rothman in the top 3. Chris Willadsen a bit sideways. His Pontiac now back to 6th. Mark Dingel up into the 5th position. The racing continues on the racing surface with Dave Laabs heading the field fast. A lot of cars on the assembly block to 6. Bobby GutKnecht gets crossed up in turn 2. He'll continue, but loses spot to 35, Kris Klein. And the caution will come out for Steve Hoffmann, stall number 14. Thought we'd get a refire, but Steve's sitting there. And 21, Mark Dingel, and 56, Chris Willadsen make up the top 5. 35, Kris Klein, number 6. Again, Bobby GutKnecht. And 38, Scott Haugstad. Haugstad lone Buick in the Sportsman Trail this season. As you see Hoffman's car being towed through the hobby stock pits, and hopefully that rear end will be corrected. Hoffmann, after valuable points, will have to make it through the consolation race. Sets out in pursuit again. Just past the 5-lap mark, looking for completion of lap number 6 this time by Mark Dingel. Starting to smoke a bit as he continues to fend off Randy Rothman for third, rather. Second, a white flag will appear for Laabs. In 6th is 59, Randy Rothman. They jump tires now in turn number 2. Rothman and Klein. 38, Haugstad brings up the rear, and Dave Laabs will bring the field for the checkers. Lavey and Mark Dingel advance to the feature. Chris Willadsen ends up 4th. Kris Klein 5th. 6th to 38, Scott Haugstad and Randy Rothman. If he continues on, we'll finish at number 6, Bobby GutKnecht again, spun on the back straight, spinning into the victory lane. How about a nice hand for Dave Laabs, our Sportsman race winner of heat number 3. Laabs sponsored by Bonkers, Madsen Trucking, Tilling and Excavating, Ginville of Clark's Mills, Marvin Laabs Dairy Farms, and Manitowoc Motor Machining and Parts. The Manitowoc driver now in victory lane, a truck driver by trade.